Now, when you try to obstruct justice, it gets worse. Let the record reflect why I was giving them their judgment. My phone died after years and years of complaining how they won't stand with me, how they raised their daughters, who deserve to be called all kinds of names, to shun me instead of put God first. Okay? When you obstruct justice, when you try to confuse the issue, when you drug me and fuel me and try to make me look gay and all kinds of bitch shit like that. Okay? How much more clear cut is the judgment that I'm giving? Lamentations 2. How the Lord has covered daughter Zion with the cloud of his anger. Does Jesus come back on a cloud in the sky? No. He is the Christos, the anointed king, the root and the offspring of David. The children of the true Alpha of God, and the Alpha and the Omega. Okay? The top martial arts. He came to bring a sword. A sharp double-edged sword that was for people with a narmer kind of forearm. Not the craftsman. Acts 19 or whatever it was, with Demetrius and the silversmith, the craftsmen that come together to kill the Christian. Not the craftsman forearm. That's a disgrace if that guy claims that to be that. Okay? But the martial artist, the African martial arts, Hebrew is an Afro-Asiatic language. Anyway, going on. Lamentations 2. How the Lord has covered daughter Zion with the cloud of his anger. He has hurled the splendor of Israel from heaven to earth. Now, why is that? Because they chose the craftsman idol, the eye doll, the perspective doll. They're confusing you about what's going on. Bible, Lady of Biblos, Balat, Bible, Bible. Okay? On record in the Bible, they said, hey, they're falling Baal. All of a sudden, later on, here comes this Bible where it just happens to favor the followers of Baal and screen out the righteous to a T, with no clear-cut explanation as to why that is. It's all kinds of sage, wordplay, witchcraft, switchcraft, bitch shit. Okay? So he hurls them down. Satan is hurled down. The traitor Jews are hurled down to the earth. What does that mean? They're taking worldly paths. That's why there's Jewish materialism. Are they doing it by themselves like the Gentiles? Like, it's the Jews with a thong on? No, the Gentiles are sucking their Harry Potter dicks. What don't you get? Okay? I'm standing firm by myself. The world is condemned, and Jesus makes clear that they're condemned. Okay? Proverbs 16:10, if you're still, no, the Christos, no, he's not Jesus, no, I'm a bitch. Proverbs 16:10, God's verdict is on the lips of a king. His mouth should not err in judgment. Okay? And it says somewhere in Proverbs or Song, the throne is established through righteousness. Not through colonialist European fucking rape cult bitch shit with Mercury as your deity and Pan like the English royal family or any European royal family, but it's established through righteousness. Not psychology, Western manifest destiny, bitch, but the ship's manifest royal family of the Igbos whose destiny they're trying to manifest. Who did you think it was? Who did they bring across the fucking world? Who did Elvis try to be like? Where does most of their music come from? The African beat drum, then reggae, then you have ska and all this stuff. Who are they mimicking? Is it a wigger or is it the other way around? I gotta explain this motherfucking shit. You understand me? When Michael Jordan flies through the air, motherfuckers, is he trying to be white? Or when they play basketball, are they trying to be black? Before basketball, I am. Before basketball, there was no basketball, there was martial arts. What the fuck don't you get? And when you have this pressure cooker effect, 200 million Nigerians say, look over here, you stupid fuck. And when you get over there, the most righteous of all, the son on the fucking flag, said, look at the Biafran War, all these rape cult Nigerians. Then there's the Igbos and a few tribes that look up to them, that roll with them as a matter of principle because they're by the rallying point. What don't you get? So yes, it is my place, not anyone's else, to pass judgment. They don't have the heart to stand with me. They don't have the heart to do the next best thing, which is to insist as uncontrolled opposition. And of course, when I do this, I'm not saying victory. I'm pointed up. I'm alpha. I'm saying the second best, the next best thing. Okay? Which is to rise uncontrolled like Barney or something from The Simpsons. That's not right. That's why you need mental clarity, moral clarity, romantic clarity, pharaoh clarity, top martial artist clarity. The pharaoh who's appointed Joseph in the story in the Bible, we can say, hey, he was an Egyptian. Joseph shouldn't have been appointed by him. Or he shouldn't have married the woman that Pharaoh assigned him to. Okay, Pharaoh controlled Joseph and said, you're going to marry this woman. God didn't say, don't do that. He said the African guys are supposed to control reproduction. And the Afro-Asiatic Ham and Shem together is supposed to be king. Cush has a strength that is boundless. And I am Cush mixed with the Jew. What don't you get? I am the root and the offspring of David and the bright morning star. Genesis 41:45, Malachi 4, Psalms 19. Now, I am the bridegroom. I am the point of reference. I am the lamp on a stand. That you're a fool if you don't stop at nothing to put on a stand. God said, thou shalt put that king on a stand or die trying. I don't want to hear any bitch shit about your pedophile fucking family getting in the way. Or your kids that you're letting pedophiles train get in the way. You will put him on a stand or you'll be damned to this fucking planet like those pussies that were hurled out of the heavens to the earth. What don't you get? Deeds, dads, inheritance, monarch. Did you add to your life the rules of God from the sky law king? Or did you suck a conformist dick while he's standing firm, teaming up with everyone who hates him? Hi guys, I'm with them with a thong on. When the Son of God came to fulfill all the scriptures and martial art truths there ever were you acting like a bitch because you're a bitch? Or did you man up with heart? The fuck do you think the message of the Bible is? A great warrior martial artist on a mission to do God's will and fulfill the covenant, the monarch of the covenant? The blood and the flesh, the bloodline of kings? He who through nature God made clear was the essence of humanity and the essence of the Alpha, the King of Kings. Or did you put on a Luciferian majesty, Western eloquent speaking thong on and say, he doesn't communicate like a bitch, so I'm not going to listen to him like a pussy? The fuck do you think is going on here? They're getting judged. Redeem. Raw damn. If you don't do what God says, you will be damned by a Ra. The core, the essence of the message of the bridegroom of the Son. Ra is the mouth. There's the blood of the saints, all the righteous in the spiritual realm, and I represent their truest thoughts. He who disobeys me disobeys God and everyone who made it to be right with God. Who cares about everyone else who's died? They have no power. And martial arts is one of many things that points straight to me. Drawing spiritual power from the heavens, I have triumphed over these worldly cowards in principle, in spirit, and obviously mentally, and with heart. These places are where it matters most. Who cares about a social norm corporate harlot or some sissy-ass, pansy-ass, pan-see motherfucker? The fuck do you think the judgment is? They're damned to fucking hell. For acting like bitches the best years of my life. When women were ripe, when I was ripe, they were too busy with the rope, with the rape, the trickery-based sex. What the fuck do you think they deserve? I don't have to say a fucking word. You know you're all damned to fucking hell for extreme bitch and cowardice. If I were you, I'd come scrambling to obey me right now. Or I'd start wearing a pink fucking thong and move to the Castro because you're a pansy pussy.